Is it me, or are we starting to look like a playoff roster? You let me know. What's good, YouTube? It's Big LakeShow vibes. Today is April 17th. This is our second video of the day. This is after the Utah Jazz game. We won that 127-115 in overtime. That's right, 12-point beatdown from overtime, 17-5. Let me tell y'all, we starting to look good. We starting to look real good. And with Andre Drummond, he's just that little bit that we needed to get to that next level. Just that little bit that we needed. Got this squad without Bron James, without A. Davis, Baby Goat and Billy Goat. Got us looking like, not contenders, but we in the mix. They got people out, we got people out. That don't mean you winning. Defense, elite. Elite defense. When we need stops, we get stops. And Drummond is fitting right in. Big drum. Bass drum, as I like to call him. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to these notes. It was just an amazing game, man. Schroeder, everybody contributed. Everybody contributed. Only person that didn't really give us none was Wes, but he only played 7 minutes. But everybody put in work. Great shooting night. Let's see what your turnovers were real quick. 15 turnovers, that's great for us. Anything under like smoking age, anything under 18, it's a plus. We got, oh, no. I'm sorry. We had 14 turnovers. Even better. 14 turnovers, 52% from the field, 33% from the three. We hit 11 of them. That's decent. Could do a little bit better. But 87% from the free throw line. Those came in handy. Drummond is somehow a great free throw shooter now. Schroeder's been a good free throw shooter. I mean, 8 blocks from us, 8 steals, 52 rebounds to their 37, 11 offensive to their 6. It was just a really good game for the squad. This is against the #1 team in the West. I don't care that they got Donovan Mitchell out. Our team is deep. LakeShow is deep, baby. All right, let's get to this. Notes. First quarter, Lakers started out. It was a consistent game in the beginning. People were hitting. We usually have a lull to start the game. That was not the case. We came out shooting strong. 34 points in that quarter. Offense wasn't really there. It was one of those back and forths type of vibe. But KC3 hitting the threes gave us 2 of them things early. Drummond working on his passing on the second one. I mean, we just look better on offense as time progresses. We have a smoothness to our offense. Trez looking like a bully out there, just snatching balls from people, dunking it. Like, pause. It was just, again, good fluid offense mixed with some aggression. And it wasn't even all the fast break offense like we are usually known for. This was good, half court set, pass the ball, find the right person, make the right play, get to the bucket, score type of vibe. And when it comes to that, it's one of those things like, as long as the offense is going, I know the defense will lock up when we need to. When the offense isn't clicking, that's when we may see some troubles. But as long as the offense is good, defense going to be there. Second quarter, shock troops came in and held it down. Like, it was not a beat missed with that next unit that came in. This squad right here, the continuity from 1 to 10 or whoever's playing, solid. It's solid. Everybody got a piece. And one thing that I'm seeing is Drummond is way more effective when it's a maximum of 1 dribbles to get to the rim. If you tell him it's going to take 3 dribbles to get to the rim, I'm not saying it's a terrible play, but it's not a high percentage play. You give it to him where he only needs to make 1 move and go. He was doing damage. And his dunking ability, like, hello? One play, I thought it was Bron James out there. He ain't get as high, but it was like a banger. I said, ooh, okay. Respect. And then more of KC Tree to end the second quarter. I mean, he was hitting early. He was locked in early. What do you have? Like, I think he had 4 or 5 threes early. He was playing. He was playing. But his defense has always been on, so it's good to see the offense catching up. Third quarter, Drummond was still going off. Like, that boy bass drum was going to work. Like, man, you might as well put the hard hat on him. Like, give him the work belt, because that jump was damage to them. They could not stop him. I honestly think if we had him against the Celtics, we would have did way better. But we had him tonight. And you saw another dub. Offense back on. Back-to-back Kuz buckets. He was looking comfortable for a stretch. I don't know if he had a great game, but I know it was a time when I was like, okay, Kuz, get you something. Like, every bucket was key because it was a close back and forth kind of game. But that third quarter is when we set it apart. They scored 20, we scored 29. They was close on the teens. I think they hit a last second play to bring the game closer. Somehow, I don't know. Listen, man. We smoked them that quarter. That's all y'all need to know. We smoked them. Up here trying to worry about semantics. They got a smoke job in the third quarter. That's what you need to know. It was a big smoke job. And continuing on this smoke job journey in that third quarter, what else happened? Drummond with the alley-oop. And then the runoff on the 3. You know what? I gotta give him his flowers, right? He is a big man that will run out to the 3, that will run you off the 3. He won't just look at you and be like, nah. He get out there. Championship basketball right there. It's the little things that's going to be the difference. All smiles from Trez and the Lakers late in the third. Now here is when I got a little bit beside myself, right? So I'm texting, right? I'm in the, we talking LakeShow talk, right? I'm like, yo, this game a wrap. Like, we good. I never do that. And from that moment on, it started to get slightly hairy, right? I mean, Schroeder was going to the rim to end the third, and it came down to us. We was making shots. I mean, we finished the third quarter like buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Fourth quarter, major lull. I'm talking about major lull. Finished the quarter with only 16 points. Now, that was unacceptable. That's like almost giving the game away. They scored 28 points to our 16 in the fourth quarter. 7 points. Only 7 points in over 8 minutes. And the thing is, it probably would have been like 4 points in like 7 minutes, but I wasn't really paying attention. I looked up like, wait, we only got 7 points. Oh my goodness. When we had just hit a 3. So it was like, what's going on? What is going on here? It's not the LakeShow. They're not going to make you stress. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a drama. It's not necessarily an action all the time. It ain't a comedy. This ain't going to be something just lighthearted. No. You're going to be like, wait, hold on. That might be the thumbnail. Got him. Okay. Thumbnail. So, yeah. Had me jaw dropped. Just jaw dropped in the fourth. Fourth quarter comes, right? Again, 7 points in 8 minutes. I'm sitting there like, yo, how? How? All right? We went 6.5 minutes without scoring. It's like, what is going on here? I'm talking about the whole game. We've been going to work. Whole game. Now, I don't know if bass drum was in, and that may have been a part of the issue. I don't know. But man, it got bad. Up until one man came and brought us back. One man took it. The game was starting to get out of hand. He said, no. He gave it one of these, like, put both feet up there and was like, get back here. Yo, Dennis Schroeder, the menace. DM him. Yo, Dennis the Menace went to, I ain't even gonna say he went to work. That man went for bodies, okay? He went John Wick vibes on him. Just started. Oh, the rest of my notes is Schroeder, Schroeder, Schroeder. Let's go, Dennis. We needed that. Schroeder with the putback. Schroeder. Wow, Trez with the putback. Great score. Quick Schroeder taking over this game late. Yo, Schroeder went in. Delay to end the game. Key bucket. Big defense. Clarkson was giving us business. Major stop on D. Got it to overtime, and I said, yo, there's no way. There's no way that they're beating us. They messed up. They had their shot. And they ain't take it. Now it's our turn, and we're going to close the deal. You know why? Because we champions. Straight champion mentality. Schroeder ain't a champion yet. Yo, but he around champions. He with the current champions. You know what I'm saying? So, OT, we just went busy. Quick scores from Kuz. That's what I knew. Like, yeah, no. I thought I knew, but now I know. We gonna win this game. And then it just got out of hand. We just started spanking on them. Spankies. Oh, man, what a great win. A great win so bad I had to come to y'all the night of. Like, we back. We back in rotation. Guys, if I stay on this rotation, night of, I might even start going on Twitch. That might be my new thing. We're gonna get busy. Yeah. Anything else? Drumming on defense in that OT is crucial. I hope KCP's not hurt, because I like him in our starting unit when everybody's back. Schroeder, KCP, Bron James, AD, bass drum. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? All right, let's get to these stats. Let's see who we got. Let's start off with the starters. Kyle Kuzma, you know what? Schroeder has developed into the official captain of the squad while things have been going the way they're going. He dropped 25 points tonight, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 11 of 24 shooting, 1 of 6 from the 3. 2 blocks and a steal. Amazing game from him. Those numbers are way above what we need. So, game ball might be going to him. Matter of fact, I'm going to call that early. Ooh. It's between him and bass drum. Hold on. I was going to give it, but wait. So number 2, we got Kyle Kuzma, 13, 6 and 6, 4 of 6, 2 of 2 from the 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 block, 2 steals. Defensive stats all over the place. They say the starters got busy tonight. Offensive rating was crazy, like 135 or something at a certain stretch of, I don't know, man. Those advanced stats, I'm going to start getting to them, but it's like, what does that even mean? Like 120. They look good. I know that. I know they look good. That boy good. That boy good. Who we have next? So Kuzma he did decent. You know, he only took 6 shots. He wasn't aggressive. But this was not the game to be aggressive. 6 rebounds, 6 assists from Kuzma. He clearly was finding other ways. I mean, that was the name of the game tonight. Hot pocket or hot potato. Get the ball to the shooters. Open shooters. Right person. Right in their spot. Yeah, it was a great game. I'm excited. I'm excited for things to come. All right, after Kuz, let's go with KCP. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 of 18 shooting, 5 of 12 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. That was a great game from you, KCP. I don't know what possessed you to take 18 shots. And it wasn't the most efficient 18 shots. But you took them, and I liked it. I did. I like somebody being aggressive. You know, this is the Lake Show. You got to have a little mama mentality, and that's not about the percentage. It's just about taking and making tough shots. So, again, Kobe scored 60 on his last game, but I think he took 50 shots. It's the Mamba way. It's the Mamba way. Side note, that game, I think they just played that recap. Man, R.I.P. Kobe. That game right there, I remember that when his final game, it was like a moment for me. Almost like an outer body experience. Like, I cannot believe Bean is really hanging him up for good after a 60 banger. For the win. It wasn't even just a 60 banger. It was a 60 banger for the win. Yeah, it was just clutch. Big clutch. So I like KCP. Thank you for holding up the Mamba medal and going 8 for 18, getting us 25. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. That's just, who expects KCP to get rebounds? That's why we smashing the rebound numbers, because KCP getting 5, Schroeder got 6 of them things. Markieff Morris, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 of 12, 2 of 8 from the 3. He's a bucket. He ain't had a best game, but 10 points, that's all we ask. 12 rebounds, we couldn't ask for that. That's like a blessing. Big blessings. And then 3 assists, yeah. You did your thing. Everybody had an assist that played besides McLemore and Matthews. And they played the lowest. They played 10 and 7 minutes, respectively. Who else is left on there? Just bass drum. 27, you heard right. 8 and 3. Now, Keith was given a lot of the rebounds. Everybody, he's doing now boxing out, and everybody's coming in and getting the rebound. He's such a threat on the rebounding end that they are putting people towards just making sure that he doesn't get it. And everybody else is capitalizing. 27, 8, and 3. 10 of 15 from the field. Bass drum went 7 of 8 from the free throw line. This is the man that they said had one of the worst free throw percentages of all time. I don't know about all time. I gassed it. Maybe, maybe not. He also had 1 block, 2 steals. Keith also had a block. I don't think I said that. Yeah, man. What's up with that? What y'all gonna do with my guy bass drum? He humble. He happy. He ready to put foots in him. Well, not his foot because the toe messed up, but you know what I mean. Let's get to the bench. Bench is one of my, it's like a prized possession of the Lakers because they low-key put work in, not just on offense, but on defense. And it's like the way our squad is set up right now, like Keith would be on the bench. Kuz would probably come off the bench. Yeah, Keith and Kuz would come off the bench anyway. So when we are transitioning from our starters to the bench, it's really the same type of players, right? Scrappy, hungry, they all want more minutes. THT, 8, 5, and 1. 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. That ain't bad. It ain't bad. 5 rebounds. He wasn't really in playmaker mode. He wasn't even really in scorer mode. He probably was. This is a chill game for him. The starters were doing their thing. So, when you come in like that, you just kind of got to play your role. I get it. Trez Harrell, he's not a role player type. He's an impact type. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's just a dog. He only played 21 minutes. He's a dog, though. Role diminished slightly with Drummond in. He don't care. He's just getting busy. Caruso, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 of 2 from the field. He only took 2 shots and he made 2 shots. What more can I say? And he's playing good defense. He is. He's just a harasser. He's a harasser. Last but not least, Wesley Matthews, 0 for 1 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3, no points, no rebounds, no assists. That's okay, though. Let me see. Did he give us a good plus minus? He had a 0 in the plus minus, which isn't bad. Which is not bad. Starters had a great, starters, plus 13, plus 10, plus 16, plus 17, plus 18. Bench, -4, -7, +1, -4, 0. Yeah. The starters came to play tonight. Set the tone early, maintained the lead, had to wait until the fourth quarter to get the lull, but finding a way to collect themselves and finish the quarter strong like we do. And then in overtime, realize we're the better squad. Amazing game. Amazing game. Listen, LakeShow, I think AD's coming back soon. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what he does without Bron. Hold on. What he does without Bron. But, that's what the test is all about. That's what the season is all about. What do you bring to the table when we're not at our full strength? It's AD's turn. I want to see what AD got, man. Can he take us to that next level? Now, when him and Bron get back, I know what Bron's going to give me. I just do, man. I just do. It's Go James. It's the same guy that took 2018 squad. That squad, I think it included Jordan Clarkson, to the finals. And then put up a 51 banger in a loss. I'm not worried about him. Listen, that's about it. I already gave the game ball away. Ooh, no, I didn't give the game ball. I wasn't sure. Ooh, game ball. First game ball got to go to bass drum. It got to go to bass drum. And I'm going to tell you why. 10 of 15, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. It's a 7 of 8 from the free throw line. That's not his thing. So for him to make those, there's no hack of drumming. There's none of that. He's been working on his game. And it's something to say for somebody who's been in the shadows and they finally get a chance on the big stage and they show out. I think he's going to show out for us. I think he's going to show out. All right, that's about it. That's the Lake Show, man. We're getting these dubs, man. We are getting these dubs. Where are we at in the standings? Let's see who we got next. Oh, we got Utah again. I think it's a back-to-back, technically. Not a back-to-back in days, but we got Utah again on Monday. Okay. All right. That's fine. Let's see where we are in the standings. 5th spot with 3 games in the win column, 1 game up in the loss column over the Trailblazers, and the 7th seed, Luke on them, we got 3 games up in the loss column, 5 games up in the win column over them. So I think we're okay for them not to play in that kind of stuff. We'll see. But I tell you what, if we stay in that 4-5 matchup, I think that's ideal for us to see the Clippers in the finals, or in the Western Conference Finals. If we stay in that 5, because it'll be 4-5, they'll be locked in that 2-3 set. 4-5 will then play 4-1, and the 2-3 will play each other, and then hopefully we'll get they're the 3 seed, and they not catching. Yeah, I don't think that they catch in first place. Yeah, they're gonna be stuck in that 2-3 seed. If we in that 4-5 seed, we don't have to see them to the Western Conference Finals, and then we get the people what they want, a spanking on them, and then we see the Nets, and then we get them a spanking. Hopefully, respectfully, we'll see. All right, there's nothing to really talk about in the matchup because we played the exact same team again, and they got the same injuries. I don't know. They said AD was supposed to be coming back. If he comes back this next game, that'll be something to talk about. Otherwise, I think the way we are is just enough to put working on him. All right, that's about it. This wasn't even that bad on the time. This wasn't even that bad doing it after the game. It's just when the games be super late, But we about to get better. I'm gonna try to, again, we're going to work on some graphics. We're just going to step the game up, man. This is Big Lake Show Vibes. This is Dez, and you're on the Dez Network.